Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. We are in we are now in Monteriggioni with our Zio or Uncle Mario, because Ezio and his family had to flee Firenze. And Mario saying, okay, if you want to leave Monteriggioni, then allow me to at least teach you how to fight, because Ezio at this point, it's only like 17 maybe, and he's not the best at fighting. So we're gonna see if we can enhance his skills.
I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No, he was born and bred to kill. Bene, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex. Vieni a prendermi. Odio questi momenti di incertezza. Mi attacchi tu, o attacco io. Sei in pessima forma.
That mouth you got you hit, kid.
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes, my father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued.
Alright, time to defeat Mario. Honey, I don't want to hurt you.
Come get me.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
Not exactly.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave, Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Fine. Mi dispiace, Zio. Let's speak.
Uncle!
Do you know where he
Where
is?
is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
Oh,
Wish
great.
to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Thanks. I need to go track down my uncle. A hothead. Just like Ezio. You gonna let a plant stop you, love? Ah, yeah, you can change your skill a little bit more. Alrighty, let's see. We survived. What the blacksmith has anything else for me? Ooh, they have a knife, knife. But the swords. I do like the old Syrian sword. We shall get this one. And then we also shall get the knife. Oh, shoot. I just realized that was in the middle of the screen. What is that supposed to mean, Signora? Explain. What, you think I'm broke? Think I don't got the money? Got no money? No job? No education? Sweets, why are you climbing this thing? Why is this the destination? Unless it's in the building. I guess so.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Took a while. Took a long while. I'm gonna say it now. To get her, Maria, to talk again, you have to collect all the feathers in this game. And there's only 100 of them, which may not seem a lot, but they are strewn everywhere in this entire world, in this entire game. So, like, I've definitely gone to, like, playthroughs and stuff to get, like, maps, basically where these feathers would be, because they're hard to find. There are some feathers that are very discreet. How the heck do you leave the city? Go back over here. That's the only thing about Maturigiani. The walls. Here we go. Alright. Get on the horse. Let me look at the map. I need to go straight first. Turn around. Oh, wait a second. Other idea. Can I fast travel over there? Nah, never mind. Let's just ride. Let's go help our uncle. See what heck's going on. They're trying to stop Vieri. Yes. Earn a large reward by tackling the Borgia messenger. Killing him will make you notorious. I remember that. Man, they came far away. This place reminds me of an area in Brotherhood. But that was in Roma, so very different place. Sometimes I forget, like, almost all the events of Brotherhood happen in Roma.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene, then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Let's go. Ooh, nighttime all of a sudden. I really like these missions. Notice, you don't have to travel 1,000,000 miles to get to the next mission. And a single mission doesn't take 0.5 seconds, sometimes.
Alright, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gates.
Got it.
These throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I did it. Now what? Am I supposed to help them, I guess? Now what? No. Okay. I really wish I could loot them all. I shall loot
Well
one.
done, Ezio. We're in.
I know.
This way, men.
Alright, Cotton.
I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm.
Got it.
Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
Got it. Fight, fight, fight. It's a platypus fight. Let's go. Okay. Fight, fight, fight. Good job, guys. Get to Santa Maria Assunta. Okay. Santa Maria. Maria. Onward. Oh, wait. More money. What? Borgatti needs the money. Especially with his body. He's puny. He needs more meat. His thighs are the size of my arms. Sweets. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Come on. Attaboy. Getting somewhere now. Just gonna grab this right here. Oh, don't do that. Signore, perché? Oh, well, might as well, since we're here. Fine. We'll leave it alone. But I'm right here. Like, let me just... There we go. There we go. The more of the area you got, the better, I feel like. I always thought it would be really fun to climb buildings like this. Like, when I was younger, I loved climbing trees. Climbing trees were so fun. But you had to find, like, this specific tree with, like, the limbs that were, a perfect distance from each other. Otherwise, you couldn't get very far up. And there was this one tree in the woods that was, like, had the perfectly distanced branches. And I would climb that tree every time. And I felt so proud of myself when I got to the top of it. It wasn't even that tall of a tree. I would estimate... let's see. I was probably about... I'll say about 12 feet. About 3 of me. Maybe 2.5. When I was younger. I'm estimating about 4 foot. When I was younger. Ooh, money! Oh, but yeah, you felt so powerful. There was another thing that we used to do. We had a shed. And over the years, it started to break. It may have been because we climbed it sometimes. But we had 2 gray sheds for like hardware, like tools and stuff. And, my siblings and I would climb it. And just sit up there. It was fun.
Ezio, your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
Okay. War, 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 war. Let's go. Oh, he running away. Punk. Ooh, my notoriety's getting up there quick.
Ah, Nipote, there you are.
Hi.
It seems my plan is in something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed us, and now we've got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake.
Aye,
See
Captain.
that justice is served.
Got you. Ooh. Oh, wait, no, money. Rob. Yeah, Palazzo Comunale. But yeah, climbing was so fun. Climbing is fun. That's something I'll have to get into, rock climbing. With the state I live in, it's very active. Why is this guy just standing here? Yeah, just shh, hush. Oh, I don't want to rob my brother in, but since you don't need it anymore, might as well. Oh, V4? Shit, seen that coming. 4? I ain't paying y'all much, huh? Shoot, the government not paying y'all much, huh? Accurate then and now. Let's be honest. Tori dai Salvucci. Or dei Salvucci. Okay. Let's see if we can find this. See if we can find Vieri. El bastardo. Probably have to worry about my notoriety soon, though. Considering how I almost am at full notoriety. Nah, it's fine. This way, and then... I would like to get around this building. Here we go. Dove it. There it is. Cool. Trying to find the safest way down, because that was one thing that I did a lot when I first played this game. I took stupid damage because I kept falling from distances I did not have the ability to fall from without harm. It was a little funny.
Go away, Fesso. Move your position like you were told.
They took a long time to die. Come on. Come at me.
Remember your training, man.
There we go. Success! I just put my notoriety back up though. It's fine. I can kill somebody else or bribe somebody. I think this is a codex page. Tis indeed a codex page.
Guard! Guard!
Let me go bribe this dude. Make him shut up. Oh, let's see. These people have pouches. Knife belt upgrade. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, so might as well. And you can also dye your clothes. That was always my favorite part. Dyeing my clothes because I like to look fly. Copper one's kind of pretty. Let's just stick with OG white for now.
Excellent choice, signore.
Oh, I was gonna bribe that bastard, wasn't I? Oh well. Run. Doom, 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 doom. That song's funny. I feel like I'd play that in my head if I was running from somebody. Alright, checkpoint reached.
It's settled. Pieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the refuge when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Alright, time for a fight. There they go. My job is to kill that jerk over there. Let's do this sneakily. I'd rather avoid.
Fear not, Ezio. I'll make sure your death comes quickly.
Oh, you weak. Got it. They quit. Oh, sweets! I counted too early. Boom.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
How can we such a punta at that age?
Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più. Hai avuto la fine che meritavi. Spero che
Enough, Ezio. Show some respect.
Respect. For all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the sequence. That was so fast. Sometimes I forget how quick you can do these sequences if you don't mendel around and do other things. Maybe you'll get this through this game faster than I think. That's how I felt. Oh, letter from Francesco de Pazzi. That's how I felt when I played AC Brotherhood. I felt like it just went by so fast. Goodness gracious, 4 o'clock already. Man, I'm about to start a night shift on my job literally next week. Next Tuesday, I go into work at 4 and I get off at 12:30 that night. I've never worked that, like, I've done homework that late before. Like, I remember one time, chemistry major, you have reports due and stuff, and I would be taking like 2-3 different chemistry classes at one time. And what happened was that I had an inorganic report and then a physical chem lab report due at the same time. So I was I could buy more stuff. Nice.
Out of pocket, Miss Eri. What a shame.
Oh hush. So I was up for a while doing papers. I remember one time, it was so disappointing too. I'll talk about it after this.
Here he is, our campione Ezio. All hail Ezio.
Grazie.
Starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Pares.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere e a puttane.
What? It's true.
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle.
A chance of plans.
The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Wait, so he's Spanish?
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
Thanks.
Read the letter my uncle gave me.
Read the letter from Fra Giocondo.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something. Oh well, guess wasn't that important. So,
Look familiar?
On the codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. A kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
okay. And thus begins Ezio's trek to determining what the heck is going on. Oh, I guess it's outside the building. Whoops. That's no sweets. Come on, go there. There we go. And then I gotta go up. I can't remember what I was talking about. was it about? Was it a TV show? Movie? I can't remember. Why am I going up here? Yep, I always saw this viewpoint. Really, really nice. Very, very barren. Collect the 4 philosophical codex pages. Aye, Captain. Just got codex pages and fancy chests all over Monteriggioni. Why? Then my next question is, why do I have to do it? Uncle Mario could have done this entire time. He lives here. What have you been doing, old man? Yep, cool. I also love how this man never gets tired. He can run for days. And not once will he stop to need a break. Unlike in Metro. Otiam always needed a break. Sorry.
I am not one of those you seek, signore.
I know. Probably. I think Ezio's always drunk at this point. It's like his default version. Let's see what the next one is. I forgot I could do that. And then one is all the way out in the country. I cannot remember for the life of me what I was talking about. Oh well.
Well, I'll be.
Climb down. Yep. Nice. Take the stuff. There we go. Oh yeah, I was talking about, yes, school, because I have the night shift coming up. So there was one time I was so mad too. I was in physics 1 in college, and I had homework due on Friday night at like midnight. I had gone to bed. I was in bed on my way to fall asleep. And then my heart dropped because I remembered, oh shoot, I have homework due tomorrow morning. I got 2 hours. It was 10 o'clock at night. It was due at midnight. I bolted out of bed and I got to work. I managed to finish it. But dang, was I ticked. I was so mad. I hated that class. I hated that teacher. He was so bad. He kept using this freaking program because it was during the time of COVID, right? So we were doing online schooling. And to keep us from cheating, he used this program called ProctorU. And it's basically you log in, you give these random people access to your computer screen, to the functions of your computer and all that stuff, so that they can make sure you don't cheat. And you have your camera on, your microphone on, so that they can see you, and all this stuff. I hated it. It was so invasive, very inconsistent, and didn't even work. Because guess what? People still were able to figure out how to cheat. I don't care what you do. Like, if people want to cheat, they're going to find a way to cheat. And I hate it because, like, they would have control of your computers, be able to have access to your computer files. I remember one girl, she was saying how she was doing her tests. And what they do is that they have you scan the 4 corners of your room and like no one else can be in the room while you take the test. And one girl, she scanned the 4 corners of her room and that was fine. But then the dude or whoever it was said like, so now you have to show me under your bed and in your drawers. You have to show me your dresser drawers now. So she had to freaking show him her dresser drawers, even though they were nowhere near her freaking desk where she was taking a bloody test. It's just so dumb. But then you have some people, so those are some people who are like very strict with you, want to have a visual image of literally everything that's in your room. But then you have some people who would be like, all right, you got your calculator. All right, scan the 4 corners of your room. All right, good, take the test. Some people didn't even request you to scan the 4 corners of your room. So it was so freaking annoying. And then not to even mention that my professor's tests sucked. There were multiple times, at least 3 times I remember. And we only had, I think, 4 or 5 exams. Where what would happen is that, got 0 floorings. Okay, I'll continue after we speak to Claudia.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Sir Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle, I like this architetto.
He's very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Sir Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Cool. I think I really want to I probably brothels always bring in people. Mines would bring in money. Church would bring in people. Barracks would help protection, and that will also bring in. I think it would be nice to have a bank. Let's do bank and art merchant. Should I do the tailor? Let's do the tailor. Or I can do both, actually. The money I got. There we go. That's where we
Buon
stop for now.
viaggio.
Grazie. So yeah, multiple times on my physics teacher's tests, he would have answers that were completely incorrect. Like, I would go back and look just like, oh, no, I definitely did this correct, but it would be marked as wrong. It was infuriating.
Ezio, my boy, I think it's time I showed you something.
And let's not forget, the homework was already difficult, but then his tests would be even 1,000 times more difficult. And there were tests and questions he made up that was based on the work that he gave us. So there was any way you could really study besides try to understand what the heck he was talking about. Which is, normal, but...
It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
Yes, I will. Because you know very well I'm going to find all of them.
Synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Yeah, I hate it. And then when people sat there and gave very good reasons for having a problem with ProctorU and its whole process, he's just like, well, sorry, gotta deal with it. Still gonna be using the program. And like, people actually came up just like, okay, we can try something else. There are other programs out there. Maybe there's some other idea we can come up with to see to keep people from cheating. But no, people just like, nope, this is what I'm used to. This is what we're going to use. He was the worst. Actually, no, I take that back. He wasn't the worst. He's one of the worst. I've had some really awful teachers in my chemistry career. I don't know what it is. Something about, I guess, the sciences make people jerks. Because there was another guy in my Orgo 1 lab. And I got lost. I didn't know where I was going when I first went to that class for the first day. Because I never really been to the campus before. And I didn't really have the ability to go over there and look around where my classes would be. So I was late the first day. We're going back to Firenze. So I was already nervous and felt dumb when I got there. And he just made it so much worse. Because apparently I had the wrong notebook. You need a carbon copy notebook. But I just had a regular old blank notebook. He just like, this is the wrong notebook. You need a carbon copy notebook. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that. It just said notebook. And at that time, I didn't know what a carbon copy notebook meant. Like, I actually Googled it, and, nothing special came up. So I just got a regular old notebook. He's just like, okay, well, this is okay for now. But next time, you need to have a carbon copy notebook, or you're going to have points docked, or something like that. So, oh my gosh. And don't get me started on the test for that class.
You're still alive. Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Haha! You found another one. How exciting!
Yeah.
This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh, it seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
Practice what you preach. So, I'm gonna rant a little bit on this. For the tests, throughout the entire semester for that class, we did a variety of experiments. You wrote about them in a carbon copy notebook, and you're supposed to give the teacher a copy of like your results, your notes, your pre-lab, stuff like that. So what I had been doing, because again, I never used a carbon copy notebook before this. So I was taking out both my copy of the results and stuff and the teacher's copy. So what ended up happening was, at the end of the semester, he allowed us to use our notebook to do the final exam, because the final exam was a practical exam. You have to basically perform a variety of the different experiments we did throughout the semester, and they were pretty short, so it wasn't too hard. So I didn't have my notes in the notebook anymore. I had taken them out, not knowing that we could use it.
Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox. Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Leo, what type of people are you involved with? How he know so many people? That is shifted as all get out. Okay, but anyway, so I didn't know I could use my notebook with my notes in it at the final exam. So I had taken out my notes, basically all of them in the final exam, and you could bring nothing else in. So you had to do complete experiments either with your notebook or not. Oh, we got two now. So I didn't have my pages, my notes and stuff in the notebook. And I was like, okay, I'm screwed. But then I had a brilliant idea of just like, wait a second. I could just staple my notes back into the book because there's still some pages in it. So I was just like, okay, I'll staple the pages I took out to the pages that are still in the book, and then we'd be good. So I did that. I get to the final exam. I get to class, and you know what they do is, oh, you shape the notebook, and whatever pages that fall out, you can't have. Like, you lose that. So he takes my book, he shakes it, and he sees that I've stapled my pages back in. And he has the freaking, I'm still mad about it to this day. He has the gall to say, you can't staple your things back into the notebook. You can't use staples. That was in an email. Because he put an email out explaining the, hey, did you just rock me?
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
Your money. I don't have your money.
Get back here.
Make me.
That was easy enough.
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe.
At your service, Mr. Ezio.
do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma.
Mm-hmm.
A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Cool. Let's see. Let's get this viewpoint, just so we can have a better idea of this area. So yeah, he sent out an email explaining like the directions of the test. And I read that email multiple times because I was really nervous about the final exam. So I was reading just like, okay, let me make sure I have everything I need, understand how the test is going to work and all that stuff. Nowhere in that email did it say we could not staple our notebook back together. He said we could have our notebook and whatever pages are in the notebook we can use, but nowhere did it say we could not staple our things into the freaking notebook. And I said that to him. I said the email did not say that. And he acted like it freaking did. I was so pissed. I'm still pissed to this day. I am so mad. But guess freaking what? I still passed that damn test. I passed that dang test with like a 89. I had nothing. I did all the experiments by memory. Oh, I'm so mad. As you can see, I am enraged. Lord help me. Okay. It's just, I don't understand. Teachers, I feel like, just feel so much pleasure when they bring pain onto their students. When they feel like they made a test that's so difficult, they take pleasure in that. They take pride in that. They're like, nobody can pass my class. I made a test so hard, no one can take it. No one can pass it. That's not a good thing, you idiots. If your students can't freaking pass your class, that means either you suck as a teacher or you suck as a teacher. And I really felt like that man had no desire in helping his students succeed. He just was there to make our lives miserable and to make learning chemistry miserable. Because again, I like chemistry. It's fun. But dang did I hate going through the getting of a degree of it. It was freaking enraging because there are people like that out there who want to make it a living hell for you. I don't understand. I don't. Now, I won't say, I'm not going to say all the teachers I've had in my life are freaking awful. Just he was. I've had, I've had a lot of decent teachers, okay? I will say that. But I feel like out of all the chemistry classes I've taken, a good amount of them have been with sucky teachers. Like, if I were to think about it, oh shoot, I still haven't gone over to where I was supposed to go over to. I'm so silly. I can think of 4, 5 decent chemistry teachers I've had my entire life. Well, in my college career. And mind you, I've taken a lot of chemistry classes. Actually, no, I take that back. So I will say the majority of my chemistry or science related teachers have been pretty good. Like I had a teacher in environmental chemistry. He was great. He hated the concept of tests. He was just like, that's not, what I want. What he really wanted to do was just talk to us and then see how much we retained by doing like open book tests. Like all the tests we had were open book, take home, and I was lucky enough to even find answer keys for some of the tests and homework problems. So like that helped me a lot. And he was very laid back about it. He was very entertaining. He was a great teacher. Loved him. My inorganic lab teacher, she was amazing. Hey, thief.
Damn! I won't go back to the cell!
Grab him! Thank you.
Forgive my sin. I don't want to...
Oh, let me rip down this thing. Yeah, my inorganic chem teacher, she was great. My inorganic lecture teacher was nice. He didn't, I will say I didn't learn much about inorganic chemistry from his class because he just really liked to talk about useless things, and a lot of things he talked about had nothing to do with what we read in the book he gave us and had us get. But he was a nice person. He didn't make our lives a living hell, at least not for me. I did hear that he had his students one year write like a 14-page paper, and then after all that pain and stress, he just gave everyone an A.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Yes.
That's un problema.
See you there. That's it.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
Why is this timed? Yeah, so I've had good teachers. I'm not going to say that I've never had a good teacher. Like I've had teachers at Hampton University. My mentor, he was great. My Calc 3 teacher, he was amazing. I loved him.
Francesco di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle, turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Music a little late. Oh shoot. Yeah, it has some seriously great teachers. But when you have a bad teacher, it makes everything so not cool. I sometimes drive back home for work thinking about how not long ago I was stressing about essays, reports, lectures, tests, and all that stuff. And here I am now, 22, about to be 23, working for the government. Like, I have my own apartment. It's kind of crazy how far I've come. And I be listening to myself when in some of the other playthroughs I've done where I was in college. And I'm just hearing the stress I was under because I was in college. And just like, I can feel the stress coming back. Gosh. Again, love chemistry. Love everything about it. Well, I wouldn't say that. I love it. I'll leave it at that. It's so interesting. It's fascinating stuff. But dang, do teachers find a way to suck the joy out of learning it. People have a natural curiosity to things sometimes, and the educational system finds a way to suck that curiosity out of it and make it more just stressful. It just becomes stressful. You don't even care about it anymore. You never want to think or look about that topic ever again, because it just reminds you of the stress you had to endure to get to where you are today. Ugh. Like, I want to go out to college. I want to get my PhD and everything, but one, money is a big problem. And two, the stress. I don't want to be on a bench trying to cure a particular disease or something, like I kind of went interested in going into, and I want to rip my head out because I've been here for 10 years and I still haven't gotten any further. You know? I still think it'd probably be better than getting my bachelor's, but I don't know.
Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Okay. Open the door to the Great Hall. Oh. Yeah, just school doesn't have to be a living hell, teachers. It can still be interesting yet educational at the same time. I don't understand how that's such a hard concept. And then at the same time, America's still so dumb. We make it so complicated, so stressful. Yet we're still so stupid.
We're losing him.
Huh? There we go. I think after this section we're gonna stop. We need to start think about getting dinner. Nice. Okay, climb, jump, jump, climb, run there, and up to the next one.
Sure, but first you'll have to unlock your device.
Shh, phone. My phone heard me, thought I was talking to it. No! Man, I gotta get back all the way up there now. Yeah, but money is the biggest problem with me getting a doctorate. So much money. I'm already in $2,000 something a debt. Slowly but surely starting to pay it off, but apparently it's not going to all be paid off for another 10 years. So, which I think is pretty typical. But, you know, things are already stupid expensive. Ooh, secret area. Not very secret. It's kind of right there. But alright, whatever floats your boat. There we go. Especially with the doctorate out. Plus, time would be another thing with trying to get my doctorate. I want to get a toxicology doctorate because I want to do toxicology. And that is a lot of hands-on stuff. You have to publish and write 5 journal publications,
Keep watch while I go look.
and stuff like that. You have to basically come up with completely new concept that hasn't been realized in the science community.
So help me God.
Which I feel like that wouldn't be the hard part. I have a lot of ideas when it comes to the world. But writing about it, proving it, and all that stuff, that's hard. That's hard. I went back down by accident. And then coming up with experiments that will prove what you're thinking, that's a lot. Okay, am I supposed to go this way? Oh, I guess so. Look at him. Walk around like everything's fine. Well, Sweets, I got a story for you. Everything is not fine. I mean, I could have killed him. Just go. Oh! He just like, what is that? It's not a giant bat when it's clearly a human. So instead of be like, Ekolo, get him, you're just like, I wonder what that is. I can't equip my... Oh man, I like the way he holds a knife. It's kind of hot. I like it. That's how I hold knives now because of him. A friend of mine is just like, that's not the best way to hold a knife. And I'm just like, I like it because not only can you slice and dice people, but you can also punch. Whereas with the other version, you can't. And I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of awkward for my wrist. Your wrist is stronger where you just hold it behind you with the blade pointing to the back of you. Whereas with the other way, you're kind of, I wish I could show it, but the way you're holding your wrist, it's not as strong, it's not as firm. That's my opinion. That's just my thought. Maybe I know nothing, because I've never been in a fight, never had to use a knife in a fight, so I just know from what I've observed in fights, movies, video games, which is not reality, but... You know, I've taken some fighting classes and stuff, so I know a little bit. Here we go. Again, the timing. Gotta be perfect. Now, I will say it depends on the knife. His blade is really long, so it makes sense that he would, you know... Yeah, this braid is, I would say, about 6 inches? No, that's like a foot, maybe 10 inches. So it makes sense that he'd hold it like that, because the blade's so long. But if you have a shorter blade, maybe not the best method. Kill the fleeing Templar. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Yes, I think I got away.
Sweets, I love you, but please.
I have to find a way out.
Oh, wait, what? I think I might have to restart. Oh, maybe not. Climb! Gosh, he's so far away now. Okay, restart. I can't. Restart. Can I restart mission? Man. Where is he? Why am I so bad at this right now? This is like the absolute beginning. Oh, did he stop? Oh no, he's still running. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? After all that idiocy, he's right there. I probably could have caught him.
Leave me alone!
That's your love.
Run faster!
Come on.
Kill the assassin!
Ah! Oh, I guess you weren't supposed to catch him. Merda. Do I need to? Wonder why I can't use my... Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi.
Nice.
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi.
Ooh, not in the foot. Gotcha. Nice. I think I've been playing for a while. I said I can play this game for hours. Once we get out of here, we're definitely gonna stop. It's just so fun. Yeah, well, science is great. I like science. It's so entertaining, so fascinating. Like diseases, it's so strange if you think about it. Like, especially when you have some diseases that hurts one species but not another. It's very interesting to me. That's Latin.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
Then what's with all the weapons?
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Opens the sarcophagus.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Cool. Thanks. These missions are usually pretty fun. All that's left to bring it back without breaking it. Easy peasy. Awesome. Seal of Darius collected. 1 of 6. Or Darius. Whatever. I don't know. Nevoda's secret. Novella. Actually, part where how it's pronounced. Let's see, we're back in Florence. And there we have it.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici. It begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd. Get close, stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It won't.
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Of course I am. Cool. Let's grab this money and that should save the game. Sweets. There we go. Man, that's nothing. Cheap. Alright. Well, there we go. That is it for today. So that's enough of me ranting about how I love and hate school at the same time. And running around with this baby boy trying to figure out what the heck's going on. So, fun times, fun times. Alright. Hope you guys like this playthrough. I'm having so much fun with this still, even despite my rage with the school system, with sciences. And, yeah. So, look forward to the next playthrough of this, where we're going to go to High Mass and figure out what Rodrigo Borgia is planning with his people at High Mass. So, look forward to that. Okay, bye.